Speaking at a public forum, the Law Minister said there is still some confusion over what the elected President can do under the Singapore Constitution. Some participants wondered if the elected President should be wearing velvet gloves or boxing gloves, and if the Presidential Elections Committee or PEC can engage the candidates more before coming to a decision on the eligibility criteria.
If you come up with a reason saying so-and-so is of a poor character, that's potentially defamatory. We need to think in terms of improving the system by having something like a right to reply, or at least giving the chance to the candidate to have an interview with the PEC.
Law Minister K. Shanmugam stressed that the office must be held by someone who can discharge the necessary duties with great skill and care. He emphasized that it doesn't mean once the Presidential Elections Committee certifies candidates that they are all equally capable.
The PEC is some sort of a mechanism to say that these are not obviously incapable people. They made certain minimum requirements. Beyond that, it is up to the electorate to choose the person who persuades them that they are best suited for the position. And one of the, I hope, would be the outcomes of discussions like this is to clarify in people's minds what is it that they are voting for. Are they voting for a person to go up there and quote unquote, for example, take on the government? Then I think we need to make clear what the constitutional position is. Are they voting for a person who is going to go out there and wield tremendous skill and influence in protecting our not inconsiderable reserves and put across to the Prime Minister his views on policies of the government? But in closed-door discussions, who can best do that? That's what the people are going to elect for, and we need to make that clear. But ultimately, all elections carry with it, as I said, the consequences, and people get what they choose.
And on the President being the voice of the people, Mr. Shanmugam pointed out that all public acts, including public speech, can only be on the advice of the Cabinet. He added, the President cannot publicly debate with the government because if he comments on social or political issues, the office will be dragged into politics.
The wrong questions would be, who is going to speak up publicly? Who is going to contradict the government? Who is going to engage publicly on political issues? Wrong questions, because the President can't do any of these things. He'll be acting unconstitutionally.
And to statements by some of the aspirants that they are non-partisan.
And once you start going down that road, to say I will make statements on issues, but I will not be partisan, is akin to saying I can be a little bit pregnant. Because inevitably, when you start taking sides on issues or expressing your views on issues of the day, you will be taking sides. Is that what the presidency is all about?
Although the President acts on the advice of the Cabinet, that doesn't mean he cannot be influential and effective. Minister Shanmugam explained that the President receives the Cabinet papers. He also meets the Prime Minister regularly and also holds discussions with him on a wide range of issues, including issues of the day.